link on Telegram, Joel. This was a former government employee. I think it was a male to female. Yeah, transgender woman, Evie Amati. Okay. This article is from 2019, but I'm not sure if that's when it happened. It might have, no, it didn't. It happened before 2019, but something else has happened. I think this person's like retransitioning inside prison now or something. But the story goes, former government employee decides they're going to be transgender, goes to Thailand, gets the sex change surgery. It goes horribly wrong. And by horribly wrong, I mean when they're removing this guy's penis and trying to dig a makeshift vagina, they dig into the anal cavity by mistake. They try to stitch it up, but they don't do a good enough job, so that when this person tries to go to the bathroom, they're literally excreting feces into their makeshift medically dug vagina, producing infection, producing rot, and death of the flesh inside this person's would-be genitals. Excruciating pain, right? More drugs, more trauma for this individual. Can't handle it. Can't handle the fact that this transgender surgery this person wanted so bad, this former government employee from Sydney, local government, I think, worked for local council. So what does he or she or it do? Goes down to a local 7-Eleven with an axe and a knife in its back pocket, hits a man in the face, a random man they don't know, in the face with an axe, hits another woman who was just another bystander with the axe as well, before disappearing into the night. Okay. And this is Australia. Did you hear about this if you're in Australia? Did you know about this? Maybe, maybe not. It was kind of something that just got swept under the rug and nobody really asked questions about how a normal child or a normal human being ends up doing this. What's the trajectory? What's the lifestyle, a series of lifestyle choices that get made in order to bring a person to this extreme? I'm going to tell you, it's transitioning or believing one can transition into another gender, and then taking all the drugs that are given to you by psychologists, psychiatrists, and doctors, promising you that you can transition. You can't transition. You're just a transvestite. You're into weird shit such as dressing up like a member of the other sex, and that's where you have to draw the line. You're not actually a member of the other sex, and no amount of drugs or surgery is going to get you there. That's just reality. You're born as you are, and you deal with it. This person couldn't deal with it, and so they became an axe murderer. The person over in Nashville couldn't deal with it, so they became a child killer, shooting children they didn't know in a public Christian school. Yeah. So, you know, obviously I'm appalled by this. And I'll just wrap it up. I'm appalled by the fact that no one's connecting the dots. That little old me, a working class guy down in the suburbs with a YouTube account and a shitty camera and laptop, has got to try to point this out to people, because no one on that television has the guts to tell the truth that I'm telling you right now. Not Andrew Bolt, not all those so-called conservatives, not Pauline Hanson. No one will say it, because they'll all be cancelled and they'll lose their comfortable minister's chair or place on what do they call it? Position on Sky News, comfortably sponsored by Qantas. These people, all they care about is maintaining their salary, keeping the money flowing in, keeping their fifth car in the shed, and, you know, not making waves. It's a joke, man. It's sick. It's twisted. It's a selfish culture. But, you know, I suppose that's why we run this show, to do the best to get the truth out there to people.
I mean,